Hello kids, welcome back to online classes. My name is Renuka Devi. I am from Appa Public School. I am handling social studies for grade 4. In last class, we have started lesson number 11. And do you all remember the name of the lesson that we have started in last class? The name of the lesson is Water Resources of India. What is the name of the lesson? Water Resources of India. So in last class we have completed a natural resources, water resources of India. How do we get water with the earth provide us? The water. Yes, by the rain is the main important source of the water. And there are many types of natural water resources. Which are those? Those are rivers, ocean, sea, lakes, and these are the natural sources of water. And in last class we have even studied groundwater also. So today we will study about a man-made sources of water. In this today's session, we will study about man-made sources of water. Man-made sources of water are artificial sources of water. Man-made sources of water are artificial sources which can be constructed by humans. We humans. Some of the man-made sources of water are tube, wells, dams, canals, borewells, and tanks. These are the few man-made sources of water. Here you can see in this picture well, and in this picture you can see dam. Here is a canal and here is bore through which we get water for our day-to-day life. Next is the sources of irrigation supply water to fields in villages. In this picture you can see here the water supply to the field and to the cities. In winter, crops need water. In winter, few of the crops and vegetables, fruits grow in winter. In winter, crops need water. These facilities are well utilized. Places with scanty rainfall also receive a lot of help from irrigation system. From irrigation system where there is less rainfall. Next is canal. Canals are channel through which water from rivers or dams are diverted to the field. Canals are channel through which water from rivers or dams are diverted to the field. They are dug to take water to where there is water shortage. Where there is the supply of water is given to the places where there is less water or shortage of water. Example, Indira Gandhi Canal. Do you all know that Indira Gandhi Canal is the largest irrigation canal? Indira Gandhi Canal is the largest irrigation canal. Next, moving on to wells and tube wells. Wells are important sources. Wells are important sources of water, especially in villages of India. Especially in the villages of India. In villages, they use for drinking, irrigation, washing, everything. They use the well waters. Sometimes the underground water is too deep. Sometimes the underground water is too deep and cannot be reached. Sometimes the underground water is very deep and cannot be reached. In such case, bores are dug using machines and water is drawn with the help of electric pumps. You all have borewells in your house. Yes, how do you get the water? You switch on the switch and the machine is fit in the underground. Through that you get the water. So bores are dug using machine. Using machine, bores are dug and water is drawn with the help of electric pump. Electric pump are they have fixed in the underground. Through that we get water. Here and even hand pump boring also is there. Tube wells. Here you can see tube wells. Tube wells need motor pumps to raise underground water to the surface. Tube wells need motor pumps to raise underground water to the surface. To tube well need motor pumps. Why? Because with the pressure of that the water comes up. Next is dams. Dams are built on major rivers. A dam is a wall. A dam is a wall that is built across a river in order to stop the water from flowing and to make reservoirs. Why is dam built? Dam is built to stop the water that flows. The water stored in the dams is released through gates. The water from the dams, the water that is stored in dams is released. How is it released? Through the gates. It can be opened and closed. It can be open and even closed when required. When required. It is also used for irrigation. It is also used for irrigation. The dam water is also used for agriculture, irrigation purpose. Dams are called multi-purpose projects. What are dams called? Dams are called multi-purpose project because of their different uses. Why? Because of their different uses. Water falling from great height of dam is used to produce hydroelectricity. For what purpose it is used? It is used for producing hydroelectricity. Dams also help in controlling flood and in development of fishing. Dams also help in controlling floods and in development of the fishing. Dams of India. In this, we will study few dams of India. Bhakra Nagal Dam, it is in Punjab. It's here. It is in Punjab and river Satluj. Where is it? It in river Satluj. Damodar Valley Project. Damodar Valley Project, West Bengal. Here, West Bengal and river Damodar. Hirakud Dam, Odisha. Here it is. Odisha and river Mahanadi. Sardar Sarovar Dam, Gujarat and river is Narmada here. Here. Nagarjun Sagar Dam. It is in which state? Telangana. And which river? Krishna. It is here. And Koyna Dam. It's in Maharashtra. So shall we repeat which are the dams? Bhakra Nagal Dam, Damodar Valley Project, Hirakud Dam, Sardar Sarovar Dam, Nagarjun Sagar Dam and Koyna Dam. Yes, Bhakra Nagal Dam is in which state? It is at Punjab. And on river, and where it is? Which river? River Satluj. And Damodar Valley Project, it's in state West Bengal and river Damodar. Hirakud Dam, it is in state called Odisha and river Mahanadi. Sardar Sarovar Dam, Gujarat and river is Narmada. Nagarjun Sagar Dam, it is in the state Telangana and river Krishna. Koyna Dam, Maharashtra and river Koyna. Our country has few words that is said by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, who is the first Prime Minister of India. He says that our country has built many dams since we have got independence. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru used to say that these dams are temple of modern India. What he used to say? The dams are the temples of modern India. Conversion of water. Water is valuable resources and it should be conserved. It should be conserved. The underground water table is reducing while the Earth's population is increasing. While the Earth population is going on increasing and the underground water is going on reducing. Efforts are being made to save rainwater, by harvesting the run of water. How? By harvesting runoff water. Rainwater harvesting has been done in India through step well. In this picture you can see how through the step wells known, and as a result groundwater is getting exhausted. The rainwater, we should save the rainwater. We should not waste the water. And in last class even I said that save water. Close the tap perfectly. Okay. And unnecessarily don't throw the water. Water pollution. When various water bodies like rivers, lakes, oceans, seas and ponds get contaminated. When various water bodies like rivers, lake, ocean, seas and ponds get contaminated by collection of harmful chemicals in them, it is known as water pollution. When various water bodies like rivers, lakes, ocean, seas and ponds get contaminated by the collection of harmful chemical in them, it is known as water pollution. Next we will study about causes of water pollution. Washing clothes and utensils and washing animals and throwing waste in rivers and ponds. Harmful substances released from factories pollute streams and rivers. Harmful substances released from factories pollute streams and rivers. Seas and oceans get polluted due to oil spill or leakage from ships. Most of the rainwater run off the road and terrace into drains. See here, when most of the rainwater run off the road and terrace into the drain. For example, most of us in our house, we are having a filter, AquaGuard, we say, yes. So when we on the switch of the AquaGuard, the water, we have one connection of water, thin pipe connection, right? That in most of the house, they give that connection to the wash vessels, right? Instead of that, you can give that small pipe in the some like bucket or tank, so that you can use that water for plants, washing vessels and washing your clothes and etc. Next, save water and save life. So every drop counts. Each drop counts. So students, today we have completed lesson number 2. So what did we study today? We studied about the man-made water sources. Right? In that we have studied about canal, dam, um, and wells. Yes, and we have even studied water pollution, causes of water pollution. So students, we have completed lesson number 11, and once again I am repeating that lesson number 9 and 10 will be explained later on. Read the textbook as many times it is possible. Read the lesson and read the and write the PDF notes in the classwork books. Thank you. Have a nice day.